Assalamu alaikum. It's your girl Rani and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and alhamdulillah I am fine. Today I have come back with a quick and easy dish. It's a noodle dish, a vegetarian dish. So I'll quickly show you the ingredients before I start. So on the plate here I have garlic, dhania, which is coriander leaves for garnishing. I've got one chili chopped up. I've got one onion sliced, chopped up small pieces. In the middle I've got jeera seeds. That's optional, you don't have to give it, I give it. And then I've got the contents of the noodles from the pack. On this little dish here I've got tuna. That is also optional, but I put that in my noodle. I've got 2 tomatoes chopped up into tiny pieces. Here I've got mixed vegetable, which you can use fresh or you can use frozen. I prefer the frozen, so I'm going to put that in. It's mixed with broccoli, chickpeas, everything in there. And then in the calendar here I have got 3 packets of noodles. So it's quick and easy, simple dish. I'm going to show you step by step, so let's go. So I've got the pan on the stove and it's already dried out, so I've added the oil, and that is the amount of oil I'm adding. The oil has heated, so I'm going to add all the ingredients one by one. So here we go. So in goes the onion first, and then we've got the garlic, the chili, and then we've got the jeera seeds. And the rest of the contents, we're not going to add that now. That is going to be used for later, so we're going to leave that there. So I'm going to cook this until it's softened. And now we're going to add the oil, we're going to add the salt. I'll show you the amount. So that's the amount I'm adding. Always add less, so that later on you can always put, if it's less you can always add, but if you put too much at the beginning you're going to have a problem. So we're going to let the onion soften, and once the onion has softened we're going to add the rest of the contents one by one, which is spices. So I'm going to leave this, cover this up for about 5 minutes and then come back and check. So I'll see you then. Right guys, so we're back now. So what we're going to do is put the spices. As you can see, the onions are softened and they're brown, so I'm going to quickly add the spices one by one. So what we're going to do is first is, this is turmeric, 1 teaspoon. I'm going to add this one, which is Shan vegetable masala, also 1 teaspoon of that. Not too much, because you know these Shan masalas, they are quite spicy, so you don't want to add too much, especially someone who doesn't have a lot of spice. It's not good for them. So that's it. And then the last one is Raja mix curry powder, also 1 teaspoon, which is that. So we're going to mix all these spices together, and while we're doing that we're going to add the tomatoes in there as well. And just mix them all up first, and then I'm going to add the tomatoes. So in goes the chopped tomatoes, and we're going to put this to I'm going to allow this the spices to blend a little bit, burn or whatever you call it. So I'm going to cover it for about a few minutes, come back, and then we're going to put the heat up a little bit as well, reasonable heat. Once that is ready we're going to add the vegetables next, so I'll come back and show you that stage after. So we're back after about 5 to 7 minutes. The spices have burned, whatever you want to call it, blend. So what I'm going to do is add the vegetables and tuna now. So in goes the vegetables, all in. Put that after, and I'm going to also add the tuna. So the tuna is going in, all in. So we're going to give that a good stir. The frozen ones, vegetables are already half done, so you don't really need to wait for them to soften. You just want them to blend with the onions. So we're going to do that. And we're going to leave that for about another 10 minutes and then come back and add the noodles. I'll come on. So guys, I'm back, and that's been on the stove for about 10 minutes. As you can see, nicely cooked vegetables. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add the noodles. So the noodles are going to go in now. So we're going to add them bit by bit, because obviously we want to make sure that it all mixes. So don't want to put it in too much. So let's mix that in. So in goes the remaining of the noodles. I'm going to just give that a good stir now. As you can see, look at the colour, and look how it's mixing in. This is the first time I'm making it like this, guys. I always experiment with food, as you know, so I'm going to let you know how it is. But most of the time my experiment always works really well. So I'm going to put the powder that's come with the noodles, I'm going to add them now one by one. So let's go. So here we go. So we're going to put that all over. So that's one. There's three because I put 3 packets. So just going to make sure it all goes in nicely. Number 3. Wow. And they're given oil as well. Some of them, the noodles, they don't have the oil. I'm going to show it one glance of the pakora. I'm making pakoras as well, so I've got 2 stuff on the stove. And we're going to give that a good stir now, because we want all the powder and everything to mix in. Wow, look at that. I'm going to just put a bit of this, and then I'm going to put some at the end, but right now just put some in so that it mixes with the noodles. What do you think of my noodles so far, guys? It's a vegetarian, and I just added tuna. That's optional. You don't have to add it if you don't have it at home. I'm not telling you to go out and buy these ingredients. Just use what you have at home. I'm sure everybody's got some vegetables in their fridge. So I'm gonna leave this, cover it up and leave for about 2 minutes, and then hopefully that. Right guys, so I'm back after 2 minutes, and I'm just gonna put a bit of dhania, like coriander, on top, and my dish is ready. You know, I'm not gonna stir it anymore because I've already don't want to break it too much. But what do you guys think? I'm gonna plate it up and I'm gonna show you on the plate. But that's it. So quick and easy noodle dish with vegetables. Very quick, very easy. Took me about 15 minutes maximum, and that's it. So I'm gonna, right guys, so I plated it up, and that's it. The end result, my noodles with vegetables. Simple, very easy dish, and it's gonna be very tasty, lovely, yummy. Let me know in the comment section what do you think, guys, of my noodles. I know everybody cooks in their own very different styles, but this is the way I cook my noodles, so I thought I'd quickly share it with you guys. And if you do try this, please also let me know in the comment section. So that's it.